The nice thing about this field is basically that it combines all kind of different disciplines. So basically I'm a chemist, but I'm also very much interested in earth sciences and biology, and in the field organic geochemistry or biogeochemistry. Everything comes together, and that is also a disadvantage sometimes because you never know enough. But it's very nice to have this kind of broad view on the natural sciences. I followed a course by an old professor, Professor Schenk. He came from Shell Research in Rijswijk, the Netherlands. And he had this course about chemical fossils. So molecules that you can find in sediments and oils that can tell you everything about life in the old days. Let's say, go back 100 million years or 1 billion years. And I was really fascinated by this course. So I decided, yeah, this must be my goal. What we have done in our laboratory is to develop a technique to be able to determine past sea surface temperature. And in that way we can make reconstructions of the past climate. And that can be done because there are microorganisms out in the ocean that adjust their membrane composition, so the outer part of their cell, to temperature by changing the chemical composition of the membrane. We can use the fossil molecules to go back in time and determine how warm or cold it was at that time. So when we go back 55 million years ago to the Arctic, where we have now melting ice, so sea temperatures of maybe 0 degrees C or lower. We measured at 55 million years ago a temperature of slightly above 20. So that already led to quite a big shock because, well, it indicates that at these high CO2 concentrations it can be much warmer on Earth than we thought previously. And especially it also concerns climate modelers, because they want to model climate, but they are not able to get 20 degrees in that area with the current models. So it also questions the validity of these climate models at the moment. In the old days, when I started organic geochemistry, well, we were a very young field of scientists, and a lot of old-fashioned geologists thought, well, are these kind of guys here? What are they doing? This is not really contributing anything. And now, after 30 years, they see that we really have a large impact also in their field. And so this is a very clear recognition of that.